How to start thinking more positive in life. And I feel like the first step to start achieving that is start enjoying the little things that you have around you. Start enjoying the possessions that you have around you. Start enjoying the goals, the accomplishments that you have achieved before you can just start in general. I feel like you have to enjoy, like, oh, I have a nice closet. I enjoy the the clothes that I have. I enjoy the possessions that I have. You have to enjoy those things first. You have to enjoy the little things about life before you can start enjoying the big things, and start before you can start thinking positive about things in life. And then first, I feel like another thing is, for me especially, is not judging so much. Sometimes I'm like, oh, that person just looks like they're mean or something like that. Like, that's not helping me think positive. So with me, I've been trying to be like, oh, they look like they could be nice. They look like they could be a good friend to, like, hang out with, have a good conversation with, all that. I've been trying to think more positive like that. I've been trying to give people chances, not like, like trust chances, more or less, but I'm trying to give people, like, the benefit of the doubt. Like, they might actually be a good person. They might be a decent person. Stop trying to judge them, based off of, like, what they look like, or what they're wearing, or, like, how they talk, or, like, what they said in the current moment. But, it's just teach his own. And another thing is, I feel like being patient with it is very important as well. You have to be patient with thinking positive all the time, because it's not going to just happen like that. It's not going to happen in a couple days. It's not going to happen in a week. You have to start thinking positive every day for a consistency of probably like 6 weeks. I'm not going to lie, before you make that a habit, because it takes 6 weeks to break a habit, and it also takes 6 weeks to make a habit. So if you do something for 6 weeks consistently, thinking positive, eventually it's going to become a habit, and you're not even going to think about it like that. It's going to be like, oh, that's just your mindset. So you have to be patient with it. It may not even take 6 weeks, but that's just the normal time for our brains to be able to reverse and reconnect a new pathways for our habits. That's usually the roundabout time. But people can do it in 4, you can do it in 3, you can probably do it in 2. But it just takes time, consistency, and dedication, and putting in effort and doing it. And also, you have to start trying to fully enjoy something as well. That's like what I said in the first step. You have to keep doing that every day. Just try to fully enjoy something. Me, I try to fully enjoy the weather and, like, the nature sometimes. Like, sometimes I'll look up at the stars and I'll just be like, wow, that is just amazing. You know how many times I've seen the stars in my life? Multitudes of times. I've probably seen beautiful stars. I've been around the state. I've been around the country. I've seen the same stars, but they all look different if you look at them in different perspective and where you're at in the life, in the world. And I feel like that's really important.